All right, everybody. Welcome back to another fantabuloso episode. My name is Forrest Nash, coming back to live in Killer Frequency.
Call waiting. Better take it. They might need our help.
I need to score this. No, I had it. Come on! Fuck!
We have a call waiting.
Shut up! Look. 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 You bitch! I tried to cheat and this game's like, no.
Hey, Big Shot, hit the button and take the call.
How about music? Can I just have one killer shot?
Caller waiting for us.
Fuck off! I need this. Ah!
Hello again, Forrest.
Don, we played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Don, we had a deal. Kept my end. Who is the next target?
Oh, it's too late for that now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, fine. Chuck Brody was the next target, but that ship sailed.
How do you know?
We saved him, but only just. You should have told us.
I'm sorry, I probably should have. I'm sorry.
You said you needed help?
I sure do.
Do you mean...
Yes, he's after me now.
You?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Right. Because she totally helped us.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next.
Yeah.
After Chuck.
Yeah, of
And
course.
what happened?
Yeah.
And I started to feel like I was being followed.
Get the
I
feeling.
came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Okay. Use a key. Use a key, bro.
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code.
Wouldn't you know your own
The
entry code?
future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Not a dog person?
I'm guessing you're not a dog person.
No, I'm not. It's my neighbor's dog. Boy, I wish he'd muscle that thing in. Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet.
Huh.
Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks.
Okay.
Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
Final breath. Before we play this tune, listen to the song.
189.16.
Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
How many times are we gonna have to go in the damn basement?
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
And the door's still glitching. That's good to know. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. So this game will be different if I saved more people. Had I not gotten people killed, we could have had a better ending. We could have asked another caller for help. I did have a thing here of codes. This is what I get for throwing things around. Fuck, I lost the paper. Oh no! Peggy. Peggy.
Starling 4000 user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
There we go. I remember where I put it now.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Yes,
Peggy.
ma'am. Let's go!
When you're ready, shut the music off.
Fuck off.
Line
I
1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16. The
Yes,
Scream.
that scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
All right. Give alarm test activation code. Should I just kill her? She's been kind of suspicioso. Alarm test activation code. Let's go!
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
I don't like that menacing noise you made.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
What? Whoa, what's going on?
Is she?
Oh, I don't think she needed help. I don't think she
And stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring. Don't ever come back here again. I'm calling the cops.
Ricky?
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky!
Get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him. That was the whistling man. The
What?
alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. She's my best
Rifle?
friend, you know?
Wait.
Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window.
No,
My
what?
man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks,
Wait.
Ricky.
Wait.
Can't wait.
Wait.
Got it. Talk to you soon.
Wait.
Okay,
I'm confused.
Gallows Creek, here's some music while we process what just happened.
Yeah.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
What? Yeah, I can't believe it.
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah. There were some signs that didn't make sense.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek strange.
Really, Forrest?
Yeah. This town
Why do you
sucks.
think she requested that song?
To mess with us. To get me outside.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
Yeah.
Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman, one who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
Yeah. We're neighbors. Look out for each other's saviors. I'm sad to say it, but it's time to trust no one. Ooh. These could get people killed no matter which one I choose. So far, I've yet to see a neighbor help another neighbor in this game except for the nerds, so I'll just say trust no one right now. Just for now, just for tonight.
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
This could be a fake name. It could be.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hopefully.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
It's Bundy's Pizza! Here to tell you about our new Dawn special! Oh!
You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home.
Hmm.
And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling.
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady.
Yes, you did.
The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but... Man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
A waste of time. Well, that's so hard. No worries.
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help you all more, man.
It's all right, Murphy.
Now, if you'd have asked me about gators...
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Okay.
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back
Okay.
to this place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
We'll just say the Whistling Man for now. Not many people know it's a woman.
Casey, was his attacker the Whistling Man?
The who? They had a mask and wore all black?
Yes.
That's all I know.
So it was.
Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Okay.
Wait. Why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?"
Right.
I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Where was he hurt?
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach. And
Okay.
they stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you.
Okay.
You think you can handle that?
Of course. We don't have much of a choice. We can handle it.
Hit me.
Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can.
Gotcha.
Good luck.
Okay.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello, Forrest, are you there?
How you hold? We're on our own. How you holding up?
Hi, Casey. I'm here. How are you doing?
I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull
No,
it out?
no. Take the knife out. Why the fuck would we do that? Don't touch the knife.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here.
Yeah.
We're all going to get Jason through this.
Absolutely.
Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Secure the knife.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled
That's
up on
good.
top of
Rip up the
dryer,
clothes and make a rope.
some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Use the cleaning rags. Use your jacket. Use the laundry. Rags are smaller. They could be tied up better, but they could be dirty. But we just need to secure the knife. We can deal with infection later.
Take the cleaning rags and hold them over the wound.
I really hope these are clean. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason.
Probably should have done the laundry.
It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Okay.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control.
I probably fucked him
We're
with the
doing
rags.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
Okay.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Okay.
Could somebody nearby help them?
Yeah.
Maybe drive them to the hospital?
I feel like
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
hopefully that could work.
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course.
Nice.
Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
That is
You skipped
disgusting.
it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Fuck.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
I told them not. I already know what the problems are. I told everyone not to trust anybody. God damn it.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away.
Thank God.
Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
So this is the
Peggy,
early time.
I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
Yeah.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
How many keys does she have? Why does she have all the keys? Master of unlocking. Oh, thank God. Okay. This certificate is to certify that Renegold Scott has successfully completed the standard course for the first aid to the injured. I love how it's a skull on the left. Very reassuring. I want to believe! Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. You goddamn scoundrel, Clyde. The future is floppy. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now, overdue.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Hint, very important date. I know the date now. The date is this. I used to use these when I was a kid. How come I can't remember? Nope, that ain't it. Hold up. It's 1107 110. I'm not reading the rest of this. Fuck that. You guys can.
Nice.
That was just a guess. You know why? I'm a legend. Okay. Fuck off. What? Spergenberg! You wanna try that again? Oh, hold on. This is about first aid. Hold up. I saw the words mouth to mouth in there. Brad and Barbara ended up missing most of our first aid training sessions. Brad made a joke about practicing mouth to mouth, and Barbara got really upset and stormed off. The joke wasn't that bad. So, Bradley Carter, he has, okay. Bradley Carter. All right.
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
Nah.
What? Why are you reading my file? We need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't. Don't waste time.
No.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
Yeah, you can, buddy. All right. John refused to engage in first aid training during the course. I know he's a war medic, but this station policy to send everybody regardless. John apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he procured from the military at the end of his service. Is that legal? Do I need to report him? Does he have bombs? Does he know the government's out to get me? Find out in this next episode of Force Nash, The Scream. All right. All right, Peggy.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
Hold on, let me do the other one. Yeah, let's do the war medic. Yeah, what was his number? He was John Hedges at 0735 is the last 4 digits.
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
We're got it.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going
He's going in shock.
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seems to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay. Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier?
Yeah.
Who was it?
John Hedges.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Yeah, seriously.
I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks.
God.
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
Somebody's been stabbed.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in.
Come on.
I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh, thank God.
God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
I can't believe I managed to save him.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
We'll just do that now.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. When you're ready, shut the music off.
All right.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Shut up. I was taking my shirt off.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Hey, what's going on?
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little White Wing Halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Yeah?
Did you see or hear anything during the attack earlier?
Not exactly. You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
I see. Keep talking.
Keep talking. What happened?
We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
I have a
And
feeling
what
it's.
did she look like? Please.
I know
tell
it's
us
Don, but
anything
I
you
want to hear
remember.
what he had to say.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw that goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
I don't know, man. This episode's putting a knot in my stomach. It's tough.
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
I know that now, ma'am. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
What's up? You alright?
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through.
Oh,
to you.
thank God.
Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
I am. I'm driving back with an officer from Henderson now. We got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet! I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news! That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
No
I'm
doubt.
guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
Haven't we helped enough? What do you need?
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in.
Okay.
And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars.
Yeah.
Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
That's nice to think, Peggy, but I don't reckon Dawn is gonna give up without a fight.
She probably won't give up without a fight, no. But neither will we. Now, let's get you back into the arena, champ.
Yeah. Thanks.
Time to turn the music off.
I'll be honest with you.
Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller.
I couldn't be a 911 operator for these reasons. Like, if people died while you were trying to help them on the phone, the guilt would be so overwhelming. Like, this is a game, and I already feel guilty that I got a few people killed.
Caller on line 1. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Feeling okay, man?
It is. I hope you're feeling better now.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you. Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the whistling man is still out there?
Yeah.
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason, where was I? Yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
He was the one that did the prank. He got him killed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the whistling man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second, met our whistling man, pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone, started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean? Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What?
Oh.
What happened?
Oh.
Are we still on air?
What?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
You gotta be kidding
How
me.
do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Well, alright. This is how I die. Good to know. Don't die. Please. I don't remember this being open. I'm gonna chalk that up to a glitch in the game. I hope.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Oh, it's the other one. Right. This is how I die, probably. Oh, this one? This thing? No. Right. Just, that's this.
That must be it.
There's a lot of buttons on this thing.
Boom! We've got power.
Indeed. Are you fucking kidding me?
The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
I'm pretty sure he's in the room with me. I feel like he's in the room. Fuck off.
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
Fuck. I'm gonna die. Ah! I hate this. Okay.
What the hell?
What? I don't know what happened. Oh, hi! He's right behind me. Why would you lock? Okay, you want to keep me more safe by locking me in there? Go for it, buddy. Bye. Oh, Peggy?
Oh no.
On. She in the bathroom? It's the first place I'll look. Peggy. Peggy. Peggy? Uh-oh. Peggy. Fuck. Okay, Peggy's not in the bathroom. So, Peggy gonna die tonight.
Locked tight.
Okay, we're... No, Peggy?
Peggy, where'd you go?
Whoa! Whoa! What? No!
What the? No way. This can't be happening.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
A call.
This is so weird. I don't like this.
Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well... I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Well, let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Oh, it's...
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows.
Wait, what?
Wait.
It's all gonna come out.
If you're not
Teddy.
Don, who the hell are you?
Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait, where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well...
What?
He knows he'll get it.
Wait, then...
Wait.
Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
What? Your son?
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two Whistling Men tonight. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he?
That's a mind
He
fuck.
did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Oh
Let me
shit.
just get this mask off.
It's too...
Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie? Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has been years since I last saw it. Oh, God damn it.
Where are you going with all of this?
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You... Ah!
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay, Marie. I'll do
Just
it.
cooperate right
Good.
now.
Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
Oh,
I said you speak when you're spoken to.
God, that sounds like blood.
Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago. And that's why I want you to interview us.
Just keep working along with it.
Interview you. All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If
Yeah.
I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Hit him, Marie. Be honest, Teddy. Do you want to die? Oh my god.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow. What the hell? God damn it.
He asked for
Okay.
this.
Our first team party was coming up, and when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
What made that night special?
That was the night Mooney went missing. We couldn't pass it up. I was just surprised no one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
I looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man. Screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
No. No, Ricky didn't know. Did you ask Ricky?
No, Marie, you're wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But well, it doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Hit him, Marie.
Oh, go to hell, Teddy.
Oh, come on. Oh,
Duh.
God damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the whistling man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here.
Who was it?
Who was it, Marie? Who was the whistling man?
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody was the whistling man. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Damn. How do you know?
How do you know what happened?
I saw it.
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, god damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
Then why the cover up?
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like.
I don't.
People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
That's evil.
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
You never found his body, Marie?
I looked all night. Jogger found him the next morning, washed up on the river. Instead of telling the truth, she lied. She said she found him in the reservoir.
Our jazz runner, Sandra Sharp. Guess we'll never learn why she lied now.
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report.
So,
Said George
if
was
I had
drinking.
saved her, I would have gotten her
He
side of
just
the
got
story.
himself into trouble, and
Fake report? I only heard the tapes.
you'd be disgusted by it.
For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
Even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no, that coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
When will the killing end, Marie?
End? When does it end?
You can't kill the world. This has to stop sometime.
It has to. Never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my door up the cliff. He should have been punished. But it's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined the football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Oh, come the fuck on. What are you doing? Whoa, 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 what the fuck are you doing? You just pacing around now, boy? Okay. Nah, they have to be in a building somewhere. I'm gonna go to the school gym.
We're at Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest. Not that it matters, but yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where? Oh my
Peggy!
god. Teddy?
You gotta help me.
What? Why's Peggy over there?
quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my god. I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
What? Sister?
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
What the
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
What the fuck? Is that why you attacked Eugene?
Don't. Marie, listen to me. You don't have to do this.
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I can prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
Her son? Don't shut it off, dude. Don't shut it off, dude.
It hurt to be forgotten.
I never forgot you.
Well, no one's gonna forget now.
What? Ah! Oh!
Peggy! No!
You didn't give me a chance! I didn't get a chance to even save her! That's bullshit! I didn't get a prompt!
Henry, kill him.
What? You... Ah, come on, dude. Alright. I didn't even get a chance to fucking save anybody.
Henry, you don't have to do this. There's still time to make the right decision.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there! We have one wounded, one dead, and we're in
What?
pursuit of the suspect.
Why can't I chase him?
Henderson police! Freeze!
Oh, thank God. Can I please leave? You...
Forrest.
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She... Oh my god.
Peggy, where's Marie?
Gone. Bolted right as we got
Fuck.
here. The police are right on her heels. Won't be long now.
Fuck.
It's over, Forrest.
She's dead. I feel like the prompt came when I was probably looking for something and I was looking for the card. I guarantee that's what happened. That's bullshit. Oh, is this the ending of the game? Yo! That's kind of cool. So these are the people I was able to save.
Come in.
Oh,
One suspect is in custody. trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Yo, what the hell? Can I do something? Oh, I don't want to skip the epilogue. That's Peggy, huh? So I couldn't save her. So 4 people died tonight. Shit.
It's a killer frequency.
I couldn't save Peggy, huh?
I can feel my heartbeat, and it's bursting.
We have the suspect cornered at the top of Whistling Point.
She's gonna jump off. Just like her husband.
Stop! Put your hands in the air! Get down on the ground!
So I could have.
Don't move! Nobody else has to get hurt!
4 people died, but it felt like so many more. And it would have been 3 had I just saved Peggy.
No, stop! Suspect has jumped!
Yep, that one was to be expected.
Officer Lugo, do you have a visual? Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
We'll just wait this out then. So her son got caught, but she jumped. She could be dead. Got away. Well, that was the game. Wow. That was actually a damn good game. That was a damn good game. It really had a lot of movie type elements to it. It really had me kind of thinking. I won't lie, the ending kind of sucked because I thought I could save Peggy. I'm gonna give the game the benefit of the doubt that the prompt probably came up and like an idiot, I probably panicked looking for something around the room. But it was probably a timed prompt. So that's kind of my fault. But yeah. 4 people died, but who knew that those 4 people, how insanely big the story got influenced. Like, me fucking up and not being able to save those 4 people really impacted the story. That game, wow, heavy. Probably, and a very, honestly, this is the best narration game I've played in a while. And I'm not just saying that. It really is that good. So, my friend told me about this, the original that came out a while back, or the demo or something like that. I never got to play around with that. I heard that this one was coming out. I was excited for it to come out. And now that it came out, I'm happy I got to beat the damn thing. And I'm happy I get to share it with all of you. So, thank you all. This is Apocalypticnick ending the video. I'd like to make a joke here about Forrest Nash, but this game's kind of gotten me a little depressed. So, I'm just gonna probably sob once I turn this episode off. See you guys.